It's a sign all real estate agents love to hang, but if several reports, including one by The Economist magazine, are to be believed, in a few years they could be selling homes for 25% less than they are now. Part of the reason, they say, is too much construction has created too much stock. In the piece, however, prices are expected to continue to fluctuate along normal levels.
First thing, what is the status of the housing market here in Fort St. John?
Yeah, the housing market in Fort St. John right now is quite balanced. It's a really balanced market. So we have a lot of demand, right? A lot of inventory available. So I guess the thing is, the people that are looking for a house right now, they have a fair bit of selection. But again, too, we don't have an oversupply of selection where we're seeing buyers get analysis paralysis, right? Where they have so many places to look at, and they just can't make that step because they're always thinking maybe tomorrow there's going to be a new listing. The thing about it is that the sellers out there that are selling the properties, they have them listed at market value or slightly below market value, and they're seeing those sales happen quickly. Right?
How do housing prices now compared to what it was like during the recession and even before the recession?
Well, the year to date, like right now, from January 1st to now, there's been 20 homes that have sold, right? So, last year, that same period of time, there was 16 homes, right? So we have a little bit more activity on the sales. We've listed, I think there's been, and this is just residential single family, right? Detached dwellings. I think there's been 35 listed properties that have made it to market, right? And we've seen 20 sales. So last year, in that same period of time, we had a little bit of an undersupply of homes, right? And the prices were a little bit higher. So we've seen the prices shift a little bit downward, but fluctuation is what markets do. 2007, those times are kind of history. We had a lot of inflated prices. The sellers there was a high demand. So you basically, those were the old days where you put a sign on the lawn and 6 hours later you're selling the house, right? A lot of the properties, became available. They were gone so quickly, and there was a lot of bidding wars. When the peak of the recession happened, we had a lot of overinflated properties, right? Now, properties that are selling are selling for market value or slightly under market value, and I think that's what the buyers are looking to do. They're trying to get a property that is safe and secure, right? They don't want to over leverage themselves, and that's what we really need people to start doing, right? Is kind of take advantage of the deals out there, but also to not be so redlined. And that's, anybody buying a house right now, they want to have a little bit of a buffer so they can afford it easy.
Right. The reports say a 25% decline in housing prices could send the country back into recession, but the bulk of that will likely come in big cities.
Well, the thing about